Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to use WhatsApp, and we're also going to be and we'll also be addressing a little bit about other programs as well, and different recommendations. Okay. Okay, so today in our presentation, we're going to talk about what video calling is. Like, what is video calling actually used for? How does it help you? And what is the point? Like, what is it? And we're also going to be talking about different programs that we might use and how to specifically use WhatsApp features and video calling. So specifically WhatsApp, but we will also cover general information about other organizations. And okay, so what's video calling? A video call is similar to a phone call, but it has your face in it. So other people can see your face, as you can see in the pictures below. People are using their laptop and iPad to video chat family, and you can video chat family and friends very easily. You can also, in video calls, you can also talk to more than one person. So if you have like a club, friends, or different groups that you know, you might actually want to talk to them with using a group call. And it all works within the same program usually. And you can see each other without much input. Okay. And I would. Okay, so you saw the somewhat of pros, but what are the cons? For video calling, everyone has to use that same program. So if I'm on WhatsApp, everyone that I talk to needs to be on WhatsApp as well. And the other side of video calling is you require a very high-speed internet, a minimum of 10 megabits per second to have a decent quality internet call. And if it's below that, you can find that audio quality and video can be blurry. And even sometimes, especially now when servers are overcrowded, sometimes you'll have bad calls, and they might either drop themselves, or they might not, or you might not be able to hear each other, similar to what happened sometimes like last week. I don't know if you saw that during our last session, Macaulay, as well, that our audio was going in and out last week on Zoom. And you also need an internet connection to be able to use these programs. Okay, so there's many programs about video calling that we have. There's Google Hangouts, which is now Google Meet. Well, yeah, they got rebranded. Google Duo, that's another Google product and there's way too many Google video programs, but they are all connected. And we also have the classic Skype and the new Microsoft Teams as well, which are public now. And you can talk to friends, but there are limits to each program, especially Zoom. Like Zoom, there's a limit of how much time you can spend on a call. And FaceTime, there's also a limit that everyone has to use an Apple device. Like, because if you don't, for Zoom, if you have too many people and it's more than 40 minutes, you're gonna have to pay a pro fee. Like, I'm assuming that you have to pay for pro for this, right, Macaulay?
Yes, so for Zoom?
Yeah, because this is on pro, isn't it?
Yes, this is on pro. So there's it'll go through. There's a 40-minute limit for non-paid Zoom accounts.
Okay, so Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts is an older program, and it's by Google. But it has a very low amount of people that you can have. So you can only have 10 people, but it works on mostly all devices, for your browser, on an iPad, Android devices, and there's no time limit, unlike the other programs, which we'll cover. Group video calls with Google Duo. Google Duo is the new program, one of the new programs by Google. And this one has a limit of 12 people, but it has a 25-hour limit for each Google Duo call. And if I remember correctly, is there a monthly limit for this one, Macaulay? I can't remember. I don't remember there being a monthly limit for this one.
I don't believe there is. I think Skype is the only one with a monthly limit.
Okay, and this also works on Apple and Android devices, as well as in the browser on laptops. Okay, so Skype. This one, you can have a lot of participants. So you can have up to 50 participants, but there's a limit of 10 hours per day and 100 hours per month for video calls on Skype, unless you pay for their subscription model. A lot of these offer a subscription model to get rid of the limits. FaceTime. This app is actually included. So if you buy an Apple device, since it's only on Apple, if you buy an Apple device, it's included with your product and will be supported forever. But there's no time limit on it, but it's only for Apple devices. So, Macs, iPads, and iPhones, and you can't use it on Android or other laptops. Okay, so Zoom. This is where we are. So Zoom group video calls have a limit of 100 participants for free, and there's a 40-minute time limit for free Zoom video calls for groups 3 and over. But if you're under 3 people, you can call for as long as you want, and it works on all computers, laptops, and all these. You do require a mic and a camera. You need to have a camera and a mic to use these programs. Okay, and here we go. Next we're gonna talk about WhatsApp. So this one has a 10 participant limit, and there's a limit of 1 hour per WhatsApp video calls, but there's no limit monthly. So you could just restart the call, and this is available on Apple and Android devices as well. Okay, so where can you use WhatsApp? You can use it on phones, tablets, computers, and through the browser. But if you're using it on the laptop browser, you'll have to have the mobile app before you can use the browser version. Do you want to download it on an Apple device? Open the App Store, then once you open the App Store, go to the search at the bottom of the screen, then type WhatsApp in the top address bar where it says App Store. If you have an Android device, you're going to go to the Play Store, and you're going to just click the box that says Google Play, and then search WhatsApp. Once you have entered WhatsApp into either of the stores, there will be an install button usually, and you'll just click install or get on Apple devices. And once it's downloaded, you'll be able to open it and use it. Do you want to download it on a computer? You just go to whatsapp.com/download, and you'll see a download button accessible for you as well. If you want to access it in the web, you're going to go to web.whatsapp.com. Let me repeat that, web.whatsapp.com. Then when you're setting it up in the app, you'll get a prompt to agree to the terms of service. Please note, WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, and I'll get into that in the next privacy section, which I added Macaulay. Thank
you.
So setting up WhatsApp. WhatsApp is set up through your phone number. So you're going to have to enter the country of your phone number and your phone number. Once you're in there, you're going to put in your phone number and click done. Then you'll get a verification code by text message, and you'll enter that in. Setting up WhatsApp. Sorry. Then you're going to have to pick to input your name or your screen name. So this is what's visible to everyone, and then you'll be able to add a photo as well. Then you'll tap done. Like on Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp lets you make statuses. There's also public messages that your contacts on WhatsApp can see. Your contacts on WhatsApp are the contacts in your iOS or Android phone mail app. Okay, let me see. Sorry, there we go. Okay, so not only is WhatsApp a video calling app, but it's also a texting app. So that's what most people do on WhatsApp, is they text. And you can chat with people by clicking the chat section and then then clicking the button in the top right. to start a chat with someone. You're going to then see, you're going to select the contact from your contact list. In this section, you can also see chats that you've had with other people beforehand through WhatsApp and with that person. You can chat by typing a message, and then you're going to click the return button on your keyboard. You can send many different forms of multimedia, such as photos, audio, websites, and more. You can also turn your chat into a call with your video or audio. And this is all over the internet, so it does not use your phone calling plan, but it does use your home Wi-Fi or your data LTE plan from your carrier, depending on what you're connected to. And yeah, so you'll just click that, and you'll just you can turn the chat like that easily. Calling on WhatsApp. So they offer audio or video calling. So all you have to do is you're going to go to the calls section. You're going to click the phone in the top right. And so then you can find your contact to call, and then you can choose the video or audio call. By audio call is the phone, and video call is the camera. WhatsApp does not have that many options to choose for phone calls, and that's actually very good because it's easier to use and it's easier to teach with. Like it's basically easy as FaceTime, and FaceTime's another program that you can use and it's equivalent. And you can also video call them. When you do that, you can see on the right here that we've got a default picture, an example picture. Okay, so in a WhatsApp call, if you want to add others to the call, you're just going to click in the top right menu, and you're going to click the plus with the person beside it. Do you want to stop or start a call? Click the red button. If you want to mute yourself, you're going to click the audio button. Or if you want to stop your video, you're going to click the camera, turn it off, and you can flip your video by clicking the button with the refresh or the flip button. Flip look on the camera. So do you want to make a group video call? Instead of starting the call and adding people one by one, you can start a group call. To do this, click the start button. Click the start button, and then you're going to click create new group call. Then you'll choose all the contacts you want to talk to. Privacy. Now you might think this is a great app, that WhatsApp is a great app. Now, as I was saying before, this is owned by Facebook. So everything you speak about on WhatsApp is used by Facebook to create tailored ads. And in the next couple slides, you'll also see how to delete your account. Note, when we say delete, deleting does not delete your account. Like, it doesn't get rid of it forever. It's just so the public can't see it. But WhatsApp or Facebook can always go back in and find it. And also, if you're ever signing up for any program, every site has a privacy policy. You should check it out. And in the PowerPoint, you'll see the link is facebook.com/policies. That's where all their information, and it'll tell you how they protect your information. First, we're going to click on the settings at the bottom of the page. This is where you can make adjustments to your account, and you can make changes. So click the settings, then click account. Here, you can always add two-step verification. I highly recommend this. This is so then if someone tries to log into your account, you'll get a text message before or through an application such as Authy or Google Authenticator right in here. And you'll get a message there, so you'll have to enter that prompt before you can sign in. I highly recommend it so people can't sign into your account because it's just your phone number to log in. And you can also delete your account here as well. So if you want to delete your account, you're just going to click delete my account, and then you're going to have to put your phone number. And just remember that it does not fully delete your information.